How much do you worry for West Ham going to Manchester City on Sunday?
I think you have to worry. This is a team that can't keep the ball at the back of the net against average sides. Never mind coming up against a team like City, who recently have been firing blanks as far as going forward and scoring goals is concerned. And the only thing you know about that is that eventually that dam's going to burst and somebody's going to be on the end of it. And the way that West Ham have defended recently, this game would suggest that West Ham's in big trouble with this.
Even although you will not admit that Liverpool have won the league yet.
No, they have.
Well, you're now admitting it.
Well, you just asked me, didn't you? So I said that.
That's the first time, because you said, no, gotta wait.
Well, they're going to win it, so I just thought I'd...
Thank you. It's an
get after you.
That's fine. So Liverpool are going to win the league. So City's priority now, they're going to finish top 4. The likelihood is they'll probably finish second. But are they still as keen on the league, knowing the Champions League just around the corner?
I don't think it's a case of the league or the Champions League or this or that. I think right now, the way they've played recently, it doesn't matter what tournament they're playing in, they have to try and get a run of games and a run of victories and get a run of performances. They've been a little bit ragged. We know the problems they have defensively. They haven't been quite at their best going forward, so they may be sitting second in the Premier League, but they're not at the best right now. And it's important between now and the Real Madrid game that they get into some sort of rhythm and get back to the City that we know.
Could the injury to Raheem Sterling be a blessing in disguise? Because he's not had a good season. He looks like he's short of confidence. So you're going to get Mahrez either coming in or someone else in that role.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? He's not had a good season.
By his standards, he's a
listen,
top player. No, but he's not had a good season by his standards.
In the last 3 or 4 weeks, probably since just before Christmas, he's not been at his best.
Yeah, compared to what he's capable of.
Yeah, I think it's a little harsh to say he's not had a good season.
That's fine, but if you've got someone desperate to come in and knowing that Raheem might be out for a few weeks, could that benefit City?
No, quite frankly, with the players in the squad they have as far as going forward, it's not about somebody coming and making a difference. It's about somebody coming in and doing what the Man City of old were doing. You know, they can change the wide guys, they can switch them over, but they're still expecting the same result, the same performance. So I don't think it's a case of somebody coming in and bringing something new. It's a case of somebody coming in and getting City back to the scintillating best when it comes to the opposition's final third.
Let's end with them. How worried are you for them, knowing they've got to go to Liverpool soon and they're struggling for results and where they are on the table?
It's difficult to say West Ham in the Premier League against anybody is a win for West Ham.
True.
Regardless.
Right now, yeah.
And so that has to be a worry. And if that doesn't change, and it will only change by them getting some form together, which seems unlikely, and you wonder where it's coming from, you have to be worried for West Ham.
Are they too soft? Because I look at their squad and I think they've got some right good individual players. I wouldn't want many of them in the trenches alongside me, though.
You know, you have to look first and foremost. You have to pick points up. You have to defend.
Okay.
Put it that way. You know, teams can go through spells during the season where they're maybe not creating or they're maybe not finishing chances off. But what you can't do from the start of the season to the end is give goals away. And this team gives goals away, and that's why they find themselves in the problems that they have right now.
Think they'll go down? They could, couldn't they?
They could. I'm not going to say they will. I'm going to say they could.
City, West Ham, Sunday. Full details on ESPN FC.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.